chat window is there. I have already started here. Okay, so what we are going to do, what we are doing at that time. Uh, yes, we were here. We got the file or not? In our VMware, we need that file to install VMware server, and where the file was received, I started in the edge. So this file came into the local download folder. It should be there. Let me see. Download that. See, and it just came 756. So this one is the file. This I can control C from here to my VMware download. Or otherwise, I can just start here a browser, this one or another browser, and download directly into our virtual machine server. But anyway, now we right click this document, this file, program, and we want to install. Let's click on install, see what happens. Yes, it's starting. Azure Active Directory. So this wizard is started. Of course, we have to agree to the license, continue, and release to this page. This is information. If you have a single Windows server, as we have Active Directory for us, we'll do the following. Means the system is doing the following. This is like this Microsoft Azure Active Directory. Not what it will do. Configure and synchronize identities in the current AD forest number domain. Here the user will be taken. The information will be taken. Users will not be deleted from here. The user will stay here. Configure password hash synchronization. On-premise is ready to Azure thing. Password will also go there. Start an initial synchronization. Initial synchronization will be done, and synchronize all attributes and enable auto upgrade. These things will be done by this system. So we use express setting. That's good. We use express setting. Quickly our task will be. So what we need, see here we need username for the Azure AD Global Administrator, and so it will be still there. That was, if I go to here, this is our global administrator. We can click it and see the information, username and password, username and email, this. We can get there. We're showing the example also. Yeah, see, it's exactly like this. Username, at organization, and on Microsoft. Password is the same. We say next and see the fact. So verifying system is verifying credentials. Yes, it's good. No mistakes, no error. And now enter the Active Directory domain server by administrator credentials. Like this. How we get that? From where we get that? This is our VMware environment. Here we will go in the start, and in the search we just write command. In the command we will find out information. We know who and how. And this command will give us the name of the administrator. we can copy it. From the domain as the domain, administrator as the, I have pressed Control C, take it, copy, and the password is same. See, in the test environment is when we have to keep the same password. So click next and see if it can open. Yes, it's done. And this message says that it will not be able to, but it will be working. So we can just click it and then we can click next. Mohammed.domain.local is our actually domain that we want to connect. We click next and see what happens. Once you click install, we do these are the same things that we have already started. Start synchronization process after configuration. Install, see. Mic was not really close to me. I hope so students able to hear me. Where I can ask them. The chat window. But probably they were able to hear me, otherwise I think so they will remind me. Now I have put the mic close to my, thank you very much for the response. And now I have hanged the mic into my neck. So now the synchronization is in process. The configuration, I'm assuming that it's done. Now it's saying synchronization services, probably not yet. Installation is not complete yet. I hope so it will not take very long. But meanwhile, we can see up to where we have completed our lecture slides. We started this file, then we reached into the wizard on this page. We completed this page and we gave the Azure Active Directory credentials for global administrator. Then we gave the credentials for our local Active Directory administrator. Those we found by the help of whoami command and supplied here. And then we reached on this page. We just clicked the continue and then the system was started. Maybe I can just note here that we can continue. We should click. So we were almost here. Just I wanted to note here. And then the next will be available to click. And then we click start synchronization and then the configuration was going on. And this will be the final page if it comes. And we will take a picture here. This will be our picture number 6. Still it's working. Meanwhile, let me just reconfirm the number of the sequence of the pictures. I just write 6 here. And I want to make a example page also. And before that, I just go to the start and search picture, and I will see all the picture slides. Of course, there are one or two mentions without that one. Okay, see, this is picture number 1. Good. Number is okay. Point next. Yeah, this is the example. Then 2 and the example. Then 3 and the example. And then 4 and the example. And then 5. And the example also. Yeah. And then next is the 6 and its example. So we have reached up to picture number 6. No, this was already completed. Maybe we were at picture number 7. I forgot to note. Okay, so this is 6. Then where we are now. So this should be picture number 7. Sorry. Picture number 7. And here also picture number 7. So we are on picture number 7. And I'm waiting to complete this wizard also at the same time. Yes, the wizard is completed. And see, the configuration is complete. Active Directory recycle bin is not configured. It's okay. Azure Active Directory is configured to use AD attributes. Yes, it says it is done. We will reconfirm also, but first of all, we just take a picture of this page to show that we have completed the installation. So on the example page, we can copy this one also. It looks like everything is the same, but I have just copied that we have created right now. Okay, so this is our picture number 7, and the title is MS, means Microsoft Azure Active Directory Connect is installed on our VM. Okay, so system says that configuration is complete and also the synchronization is also complete. Checking is not very difficult. We just go to our Azure account. So we minimize this one, and this is the picture, minimize this one, and this is our VMware machine. We minimize this one, and is this one our, yeah, this is our Active Directory that we wanted to see. This is our admin 3. So this is our actually directory that we want to synchronize. See what happens. Active user, we click on the active users, and let's go and see how many users we have here. My goodness, see these users, and then after that, no, we don't see any users here. What we should do, this is exactly our same Active Directory that we wanted to link with, or is different. Okay, we will confirm that. Also, we will maybe refresh the page. First of all, let's see. Let's refresh the page and see what happens. And we have all the users. See, it's going on 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 99. Of course, 100 is on the top in the sequence of 1. So, see, this is our 100th user. And I'm thinking that we will take a picture of this screen. Let's see. We go to our, we have picture of this or no? What we were doing in it. We just go back to our Azure. It is actually Office 365. And we click to active users and see if our users are there. Okay, and have we taken the picture? I would like to click the picture here. We have done the, yes, here we will take the picture. And which page is this one? This is Azure Active Directory page. I'll show you. Okay, so here Office 365 Admin Center, we have all the users. This thing is very nice. Everywhere users will be updated. If we go to Azure Active Directory, here we have already or no? Let's see. We can go to SharePoint also. We can go to Azure Active Directory also, and Teams everywhere. Into our new sites, we will also find the same users. Okay, we go to Azure Active Directory and see if we can see the users. Users and groups. We click here and get the list of the users and groups. The users should be there. No, we don't have. Maybe we need to refresh, or we need to, what we need? That should be the problem because this is just new list. Here we don't see yet. Maybe it will take a little time to update because when last time I was working to test this system, it was working exactly in a fine manner, but those users were not many, just 5 users. So those were updated right away. So in Azure Active Directory, users, we don't see yet. Oh, it says load more. Hmm. Yes, now we see and load more. It loads slowly, 10 users by 10 users, probably, or 20 users. See, all the users are there. We just try to get our all 100 users. Want to confirm it's 73. Yes, all the users are here. We load more than 90 series is now here, 99. And 100 is in the beginning. See here. So we have all 100 users here also. Just we needed to click here was a link, load more. So now all the users are here in the Active Directory in Azure that we started with Microsoft Windows 365 admin, and there our users were there, and these same users we will see in our all the setup here. Okay, so we go to Active Directory. That is beautiful picture. So we just take a beautiful picture and keep it as a souvenir. We can take the picture also here. We just want to see that all our users are here. There is some question about in the chat. Let's see. Seven. Sorry, what it means. Fardeen is saying something, but I don't understand his question. If you want to ask some question, you can ask, please. Picture before. Oh, okay. Sorry, you are right. Yeah, this was picture number 7. Thank you very much for reminding. Okay, so we go back to Active Directory window and we take a picture from there. Actually, this one. The answer is this one. Yeah. So we just want to show we have 100 users. Let's see, take picture over here where we have 100 users. So just take the picture, new. We highlight this one and then we keep this picture. Here we will just say this is picture number 8. Users are updated into the cloud. Actually, we will say into the Azure Active Directory, and it's already updated into the Office 365. So this page, this slide, we will duplicate and also paste a new picture, resize it nicely, and send it to back. Bring it to front. Yes. So now we have those users present into our cloud environment, Azure Active Directory and Office 365. Uh, those were into our local machine. What else we want to do? Let's go through the slides. We can start Azure Active Directory on our VMware machine. VMware machine, yes, sorry, not Azure Active Directory, but I want to write here connect Azure Active Directory connect on our VMware machine. Yes, that is, we just want to show, I just want to show that to you, that on our VMware machine, now that we just click exit because this is updated already, exit. Here Azure Active Directory Connect, see, we can double click here and see that program is start here. Synchronization will not take place if this is open, but we will just close it soon. But we just want to show you the tasks that and configure these things we may consider later. But we have the whole system now here. We can right click and see details. So just closing. So if the synchronization will take place, it will take place. We will test one or two more things also. We are just minimizing and I will show you. So this window we have activated and this one also. Now we will do another little test, short test, just that once the synchronization was done, okay, fine. What happens if I create one more user into my local machine? So what I did, one more user 11 or any name on my VMware machine. And after a little while, it was present in my Cloud Azure Active Directory because AAD Connect was synchronizing automatically. That we will just test right now. We go to our our VMware machine and see which users we have already. This is the list of our users. Okay. And of course, we don't have user 101. And we can right click and click new here, user. There are many ways to create a user. I have shown you before. So this is another way also. So right click and then create a user. First name, user 101. Of course, if it will be already there, then it will, if it is, then the system will give the error message and it will not be created. So if it is created, then it's reconfirmation also that it's created. But we can reconfirm from our Azure also. Okay, let's go there and see. In our Azure, Do we have 101? See, we don't have 101. This is 100. This is 111. If there would be 101, it should be around here somewhere. Okay, maybe we can refresh also to just make sure exactly that which users we have. We have to load more again to get that. But we need here only to see 101. It should be somewhere here. So we don't have that. Okay, so we go to our local machine and create a user 101. User login name is also user 101 and we click next. Password, the same password. Sorry, before with the users we were giving a different password that looked like user, the similar to the username. But what I do, okay, for example, let me leave it empty. What happens? User must change. No, user cannot change password. Password never expires. Count is disabled. No. Next. So password is not given in this one. Let's see what happens. Finish. User 101. No, cannot get an object because update the password. Okay. So go back. Give the password. I just give the regular password that we always give if we manually are selecting the password. So we have to remember that with this user is this password. Next, and we see, yes, now the user is created and it's here. This is our VMware environment. So another user is created, user 101. It may take time to synchronize because it's usually synchronizing in 30 minutes, every 30 minutes. So I don't know yet when is 30 minutes, but maybe we can see after it's now 8:29, so we can see 9 o'clock or after if this user is updated. We can see right now, is this updated? Is this there or not there? So we can minimize it and we are here in the environment. We just refresh and see what happens. Load more users. So yet it's not there. So user 100 is here, but it will be updating. How we can see, if we go to dashboard, we will see about the Azure AD Connect synchronization enabled. So it will synchronize, but it may take time. So we can come back and see later. And here somewhere we have already made the picture number 8. I'm just noting it on one of my pages just to keep the track of the picture number 8 was users updated in Azure Active Directory. Okay, so then we tested this file and we added one more new user to see if it is synchronized later with our Azure accounts. Last time when I tested, it was pretty quickly updated, but let's see what happens this time. We will come back and see it later. Now we create 5 users manually in SharePoint online. Go to MyCert 365 admin center active users page and create the new users. Why? Because if by any chance we need to create manually some users into our Active Directory, into Azure Active Directory or Microsoft 365, we also should be able to do that. Okay, so add a user in Microsoft 365 Admin Center. We go there. Some participants are waiting. No. So we are going to, this is home page, and this is 365, Microsoft 365 Administration Center. Okay. So here are active users. We click on this one, and here is add a user. So we click on this one, and we write the basic. We have just created user 101. We test also, let's see. No, but 101 is not came yet. So we write 102. Okay. Display name also user 102. Username also user 102. Password, we will give our usual password. Change their password? No. Send by email. Next, products and licenses. Office 365 license E5. We want to give this license to the user. Location is Canada, is fine. Next, roles, we don't want to give any administrative or any role, just a simple user. Next, and this is the summary, and finish adding the user. Okay, user 102 is added. An interesting thing is here, save these user settings as a template. Not many settings, but whatever, it will be saved as a template. And then we can use this template. Before, remember, we have gone through 4 pages to create a user. Now we will just go through 4 pages to create a template. And then we use this template, and just in 1 page, the new user will be created. And name this template. We just name this template 01. Same thing, whatever we like to write, we can write in the description. It doesn't make big difference. We are just working alone yet in our test lab. Make this template available to other admins who manage users. Okay. Save as a template 0. Okay. Template is saved. Now the system says your template has been saved. Add another user with this template. Okay. The template is ready to create new user. Of course, first name and the other things we have to give. So we give user 103. This is our user 103. Display name is the same, and username is the same. User 103. New password. See, in just 1 page, the data is completed. So we click add user. Add another user using this template. Yes, we want to create another user. First name, user 104. Now we had 3 already. Now we create 104. Display name is the same, and username is also the same. User 104. Password is same. Add user. Just one more user, and we have 4 or 5 users added manually. just to show the process that if we need sometimes to create, we can create like this, 105. Add the user. Okay, so all users, 5 users, 4 users are created. We see if we want to make a picture here. We created the user like this. First takes the 4 pages and the user was created. Then here we are creating a template, and with the template we added some more users. Our template was ready and we created more users with the help of the users. Now we have another picture, and the number of the picture we can give the 9th picture, and picture number 9. So you can write here picture number 9. 5 users are created in Microsoft 365 Admin Center manually. This is our picture number 9. I'll take a sample picture also. I just delete this one and take the new picture from our system. Maybe we can take this picture or just a list of the users here. Yeah, these are our new users. See, 101 is yet not here. Maybe just refresh once again and see what happens. Is came already or not yet? I hope so. This will come back, come, and we will see. We'll come later and we'll see, because synchronization is in effect. We have seen in the dashboard. Okay, we take the picture of these users that we have created right now. We just highlight these. And we copy them. Five or four is the same thing. We can write here 4. Sorry, 4 users are created manually here and here also. 4 users. The one user we want to synchronize from our local machine. Okay, so now this step is also completed, and we are reached until picture number 9. So we see what we can do next. We already have reached here. Next topic, we are going to our SharePoint. Now we have a list of users, almost more than 100 users. And those will be good to create teams and groups and the audience and the colleagues, employees, whoever we want to create. We want to mention for our SharePoint objects. And now we go to our SharePoint back and see and explore more features of our SharePoint. So SharePoint, also SharePoint Online especially, there are some limits that we want to read. You can read it here, but these limits are really high. Means Like with the sites, it says you can create like 2 million sites or something like that. We can just go there and see. So these limits are so high that eventually those are like not very dangerous limits. See, SharePoint limits by plan. Like 25 terabyte comes with the max storage per site, and see 2 million number of sites. How many? 2 million, 2 million. The 300 is only in the basic, and all other subscriptions are 1 to 500,000, 1 to 500,000. So if you like, you can just go through this information, but it's not very dangerous. I mean, not very low limits, it's very high limits. And this information is here. This page is probably copied. I just delete this page. Next up, we get SharePoint sites. So we go to our MyStart 365 home, and then we will create some sites. We are already logged in. We can just reconfirm that our home page is here and 365 administration is here, and our Azure Active Directory Admin Center is here. Oh, maybe some participants are waiting or leaving. It's okay. And SharePoint Admin Center is here. Yep. So we are logged in already. Select admin and then select SharePoint. Yes, we have done already. And we will reach at the SharePoint Admin Center. Yes, we have access to our SharePoint Admin Center. And then we select active sites, and we will see a list of the sites that we have to see. In SharePoint sites and then active sites. So we see this list of the active sites. What we want to test on this class is we have a list of few sites that we have created time to time. I will go through to create one more site or two more sites with you guys, because sites are very important and helpful entity that we create for synchronizing and collaborating our information. We want to create a team site and we want to create a communication site, both types of sites. We will create one site for each, and we go through all the steps, and we can see what other things we can add into our sites. So here we are at active sites, and we click on create and see what happens. The wizard is already there. They can help us to create a team site, and also the wizard can help us to, another wizard can help us to create a communication site. Just repeating that team sites are more intended to less users, and more of those users will be contributors. And usually on communication sites, there are less contributors and more audience. So you can decide which site you want to create in your real life. And we create a team site first. Site name, we can select any, but of course it has to be unique within our domain. Team site 1. Let's see if it is available. Yeah, it's available. Team site 1. I have similar names, but maybe not exactly the same, so it is accepted. Group owner, who will be the owner here? This is not good information. These are the users. Those are in this site, in this Office 365 or SharePoint or Azure. So first of all, I remember my own name, that is MS. See, it comes here. So MS and advanced settings, not many, but what is there? Private, only members can access this site, or we can select public. Anyone in the organization can access the site. Okay, let's see, we create this time only members, then we see what happens. Only members. So whoever in our site, now we know in our organization, in this organization, we have more than 100 users. So we will just add the users, and then we will see if the users, those are not added into the site, are able to access this site or not. Because here we are saying private, only members can access this. And this is just time, this is the site description. Maybe I will write here, but remember, only members can access this site. Okay, so we click next and see what happens. Some additional information, add additional owners. Okay, we remember there were 3 global admin users. We try to add one of those. So, yeah, see they came. So we clicked 3 that we have created. We can click all of those, add additional owners. Okay, those are additional owners. And now we add members. If we remember exactly the names, remember user 1 was there. So we have 102, 103, 1. Maybe there was 01 also. Yes, there was user 01. So whoever we like, we can create like user 1. I don't see user 1 here. Why? Because there was a user 1. Okay, whatever. We just have to remember. Let's try oh, sorry, I missed this. USVR to see what happens. Okay, now we're starting with 2. They have 22, 26, 28. These are at random. We have other users also with 2. Okay, I want to add user 1. Let's see what happens. User 1 at display name 1. Yes, the user is there. See? And user 2. This is their display name, but their actual username is user 1, user 2. User 3 and user 4. Oh, this is different. I want to add some users, those I remember their names and passwords. So we can later confirm that they are able to access and the others are not able to access. Okay, I just delete those, and in the sequence, I will add users 102. Those in the sequence, and we remember, I think so their password is the same that we have created from the class password. User 2, user 103, and user 104, and user 105. Storage space. Yes, so these four users. I have to see if 101 came until now or not yet. Probably not. We will see later. So at least 102, 103, 104, 105 are the members of this site. And we click finish and see what happens. Site is created. Name of the site is Team Site 1. Now we have many options. We can improve our Team Site 1, or we can change the options of our Team Site 1. We can click here or here, then we will see what happens. If we click here, comes this information if we want to change anything. General, we can see the activity, we can see the permissions, and we can see the number is only one. No. This is, oh no, this is something else. Site owners, there should be more. Oh, sorry, the one is, and then the other three are additional owners. Okay, so policies are just usual policies. We click, close this one, and we click on this one. Then we can go to our team site. It will open into the next page. And here, I am logging in as MS, and then later we will see, we will log in from another user, and then we will confirm that what happens. Okay, this is the site here. We can improve, of course, like this. First, we have to give the password once again. We can add news, we can add many things, conversations, documents, notebooks, pages, site contents, these are whatever. Let's first of all reconfirm that what about user 101? Can user 101 access this site? Sorry, 102. We started with 102. But if here we go, it will ask us to log out first and then log in. So I have another, see the browser. Over there I will try, but I have to copy this URL. I copy this URL. And then it should be like whoever clicks on this URL should be able to access the site. What happens with usual websites, but it's not like that. It is a very secure website that needs to the users only to enter into the site. That restricts. Okay, we go to our Firefox and see what is already logged in, global admin, logged in with the global admin. And the global admin is also one of the admins, owners, additional owners. So it will be able to log in if we log into this site with that. But let's see what happens. Site, team site 1. We want to access this team site. You need permissions to access this site. Okay. Request access. No, this is something different. Display name. I would like access, please. Less than a minute. Okay. The message is sent there. Let's see what happens. Okay. No, we want to log in as a different user. Okay. All right. How we will do that? No. Okay, let's go there and see if the message came and what we can respond to the message. Here I can see the message. Anybody is waiting? No. Chat. What it says. You should have access to the site as a global admin. Uh, you are right. It should be that. But with which admin I was logged in there, I have to see. Okay, for example, we log out from there and on this one, I just see sign out. Signed out, and I close all the windows and started once again. I want to go to this site with user 102. See what happens. No, it just goes back to the same page, does not ask me to log in as a new user. Where it will be, it should be somewhere. I have logged out from the site, but it still says, okay, I try into these windows, what will happen? No, it directly goes from the MS. Okay, how we can test it? How we can clear the cache in this one? Where are the options? Settings. Clear. Yeah. Delete cookies and site data when Firefox is closed. History. Never remember history. Restart Firefox now. Okay, Firefox is restarted and we see what happens now. Yes, now it asks with which user you want to log in into this site. Okay, especially I want to first of all get the user info that I want to log in with. Okay, user 102, this one. What is its username? This is its username, 102. Okay, let me try first another user that is not already there. So we see what happens. Not this one. Simple name. Okay, this one. User 05. But what will be its password? That is a difficult question. Let me see if I can see what is the password for user, any of these. If we go to our Excel file, which file? Yes, this one. Okay, for user number 1, password is like this. Okay, maybe more. We have user number 100 and password is like this. User 100, password I have copied. So we will see if we go to our Firefox, we give user 100 actually will be like this. I have to see from there. This is user 100. Its username will be like this. And we go to Firefox. This is username. Next. And the password was, oh, no. Password was this one. I copy once again. See, your account or password is incorrect. If you don't remember your password, reset it now. No, I don't think so. Okay, let me just type it in. PAS $, WORD 100. PAS $, WORD 100. It's accepting it. Let's see what happens. See, username and password is correct. It is accepted. But after that, it says you need permission to access this site. Okay, now we will confirm with one of our users that we have given as a member. Okay, but I don't know if it will let us go once again to enter a new username password. No. Site address. From here, site address is here. In the new tab, let's see what happens. No, it goes directly over there. Okay, we clear the cache once again and reset the Firefox. Clear. Never remember history. Clear data. Clear. Clear now. And we see what happens if now we access into another browser, other tab. It goes back. We have to restart it. Yes, now it asks for the new username and password. Okay, now we want to give username and password that was actually given. That was user number 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, any of those. So this is its username and password was our class password. And we will know that if it will be accepted. Yes, the username password is accepted and now it is logged in, but we will see if it is able to access the site. Yes, see, this user is able to access the site. Why? Because we mentioned there it's a member and we have given the permission that members can access the site. Other members who are not member of this site, even those are member of the organization, they will not be able to access the site. See, this is very powerful control over the information. Okay, I would like to take a break here because the file is already more than an hour. I was looking at it, but I wanted to complete this task. And then after now we will take a short break, 5 to 7 minutes break, and then we will come back. I will stop